Well, this is Sunday afternoon, September the 12th, I think. Pretty sure it's September the 12th. I got to looking in my logbook and I discovered that I haven't flown this little clip-wing Cub in a while. So I decided, well, you know what? It's about time to get out and commit a little aviation. Instead of, well, I have had some health issues here recently, but uh, really can't blame that. It's just staying too doggone busy. And that's right on 5 quarts. If I put 6 in it, it dumps a quart right out. So I run it with 5 quarts. This is a Wag Aero clip-wing Cub. It's powered by an 0235 C1B engine, about 115 horsepower. When I first got it, I bought it from a man in Ohio. He has since passed away. But when he built it, he bought everything that he possibly could from Wag Aero, including that factory brand new engine. He bought the fuselage already welded, tail feathers already welded. Of course, the elevator, when I got the airplane, it had the standard Cub type elevator. And when you're, doing loops and stuff like that, the control pressures were really excessive. So I took the horizontal and the elevators off and put on these aerodynamic balances, and it really helped. And then, of course, since I do old man aerobatics, I put in these clear plastic inspection plates on either side. It was heavy. The guy he wanted it to be a clip-wing Super Cub, and so he had a big, fat, heavy battery. He had a strobe on it, landing lights, starter, generator, ring gear, um, great big, monstrous, heavy radio in it. Let me think, what else? There was all kinds of superfluous stuff that was in it. And so I decided to start going on a diet for this airplane and started pulling all of that stuff out, and wound up, I pulled out 71 pounds of dead weight, believe it or not. And it really has made a big difference. I mean, you can really tell that it has lost 71 pounds. The door, he built it in a kind of an unusual manner in that he had it to where it was hinged in the middle, and it would, you could fold it down and then fold it up like this to clear the struts. Well, that wasn't any good, because you could be flying along and all of a sudden uh, a negative pressure would hit it from the outside, I'm supposing, or a positive pressure from the inside, and it would bow that thing out and the door would just jump right open, scare you to death. So I took it apart and took all that off and rebuilt. I had to gut it and rebuild the whole door, put in a stronger spring and quarter-inch pin mechanism, and to clear the struts, I made this little cutout here, and so that helped a lot. You couldn't reach the rudder pedals. He had a pretty wide front seat because he was trying to solo it from the front seat. And I don't blame him. That's what he wanted. But the rear seat guy could not get to those rudder pedals. So I took the seat out, chopped it up, and narrowed it by probably 3 inches. And now I can get to the rudder pedals. one of these days if I ever get around to it, I'm gonna rebuild it. There's a lot of things I want to do to it. I can still probably pull out another 10 pounds of just excessive weight. As you can see, it's just got the basics. Got the altimeter, the airspeed, the whiskey compass, the tach. Of course, that amp meter that I don't use anymore. Oil pressure, oil temperature, cylinder head temperature. Inclinometer down there. It's got 2 wing tanks, 12-gallon tanks each. It's got a 2-gallon header tank in the back there. It's a joy to fly. It really is. It's got plenty of pick up and go, got plenty of pep. It's a fun little airplane. I call it my old man airplane. Hiram Douglas coined that phrase. But there it is, the old clip-wing Cub. So anyway, I'm going to do a little pre-flight, and maybe we'll get out and commit a little aviation. Hang on. Well, that was a pleasant little flight. I need to do that more often. My goodness, it was smooth, well, fairly smooth. A little windy, but it was nice. Um, I haven't flown in 4 months, believe it or not. Don't know what has happened. Well, a few health issues, but nothing major. And just tied up at home and other places. But good gravy, that felt great. I've got to get out here and do some more sport flying. Thanks for watching, everybody.